Booktube Nation, I'm Sam here again with A Bear and a Bee Books, and today I'm bringing you my Fairytaleathon TBR. I'm wearing my Hogwarts shirt because I am going with the Witch's Path. Okay, so what am I going to be reading? The first prompt that you come across in the Witch's Path is to read a fairy tale or a retelling with black on the cover. Drum roll. I'm going with The Winter Sister by Megan Collins. And I've heard this is good for adults who enjoy fairy tale retellings that also appreciate modern retellings. And I read somewhere that this was a Persephone retelling, and one of the sisters' name is Persephone. So I'll see how much of a retelling this is and how detailed it goes into, but I'm fairly familiar with the myth. I haven't read it in a long time, but I did study mythology in college, so I have a little bit of background knowledge of different myths and mythologies. So yeah, so this one basically is about two sisters and their mom, and one of the sisters goes missing, and then it goes into like years later how the other sister deals with that, and you know, I think she comes back to the town, that kind of trope. So yeah, I haven't really read a lot of thrillers, and I've been enjoying some this year, so I wanted to try this one, especially since I heard that it had some like mythology overtones to it. So yeah, I'm really excited to check this one out. And also, I'll be doing this as a buddy read with my mom. Hi, Mom! The next prompt I come to on my witch's journey is to read a fairy tale or retelling with some sort of nature on the cover. And I've had this one for a while and I've been meaning to get to it. This is The Beast is an Animal. I believe I bought this when the live action Beauty and the Beast movie came out, and I was like all Beauty and the Beast all the time. I'll leave a link down below. It's a really old video, so bear with me, but I did like a haul of my Beauty and the Beast retellings, so I'll link that down below. But this is by Peternelle van Arsdale, and I've heard really good things about this. I think Chelsea really enjoyed this. I'll link her channel down below. But yeah, I just, I love Beauty and the Beast. This cover is beautiful, and I'm really excited to check this one out. If this cover has anything to do with the book, like if I'm getting some of this atmosphere in the book, I imagine I'll enjoy it, because I'm a huge atmospheric reader. If you know any fairy tale retellings that are really atmospheric, please let me know down below, because that is one of my favorite things. Next stop on my witch's journey is to read a book featuring either witches or the occult. And I was thinking about maybe using my Stardust for this one. We'll see. Who knows? Perhaps. But if I do, I might read Pinocchio. I'll insert a picture of my copy here. But yeah, but I'm also like in that Halloween-y spirit mood, and I have been doing Victober the past couple of years, so I don't read a lot of Halloween things during October because I'm doing Victober. Sometimes I find some Victorian reads that also are applicable, but I was kind of excited about it when I saw this prompt too, so maybe I will end up reading The Wicked Deep. And this is by Shea, Ernshaw. Now this got a lot of booktube buzz when it first came out, and I am an 80s baby, and I grew up watching The Craft, so I don't know if this has any like kind of similar feels to that. But when it came out and I heard about it, that's what I thought about. So this has to do with a town, and I think somebody goes missing every year, and there's some sisters involved and some history and some witchcraft. It all sounded really good to me. I didn't want to know too much because it's really short, and yeah, it sounds like the kind of thing I might be into this time of year. Hey Bust, that's my kitty. Also applicable for the witch's journey, I have a cat. Next stop on my witch's journey is to read a book with an animal on the cover. This is kind of cheating, but I really wanted to use this book for this readathon. So that is Gods of Jade and Shadow. You can see there's like little carving guys here, so I'm gonna pick this guy right here. He's gonna be my guy. This is by Silvia Moreno-Garcia, and I've heard really good things about this one. I don't know a lot about it. I know that it has to do with some mythology, and I think that it has like Cinderella overtones to it. So Cinderella is really the only fairy tale that I've studied the original work of. I need to get around to the other ones since I love fairy tales so much, but my background is more in like mythology. But yeah, I really want to get more into the nitty-gritty of original fairy tales, but I have studied Cinderella fairly in depth. I know quite a bit about like the original fairy tales and like kind of like the dark ones and kind of how it originated. So I'm really excited to see how this one plays out. And my final path on the witch's journey is to read the group book, which I have my copy. This is Star Daughter by Shveta Thakrar, and I'm excited. I've been reading a lot differently this year. My moods change with my reading, and like if I'm writing, like I write for like my own personal like enjoyment currently. I haven't published anything yet, but I do enjoy writing, and usually if I'm writing something I will read stuff in that kind of genre or age range, and lately I've been reading a lot more of adult fiction, but previously I was working on like some YA writing, and so I was reading a lot more YA. But yeah, this was one of the YA books that I actually researched at the beginning of the year and put on my list, and this was one of the ones that I really wanted to get to because it does involve mythology, which is a huge buzzword for me, and it's supposed to be very diverse, and I've just heard really great things about this, and I'm excited. I hope I get to it. The readathon again is running from September 20th through the 30th, so it's a full 11 days. That's a lot for me, and honestly, like in 11 days, 5 books in 11 days would be like super mom. Like, I have a 2-year-old at home, and I don't like to read when she's awake, so that really limits my time. Plus, you know, filming videos, planning videos, dinner, family, all that. Yeah, so there are other things, right? Like we have to do other things. Unfortunately, I would love just to read, but yeah, so I mean, hopefully I'll get to this. I'm really excited about it. If not, hopefully I'll get to it before the end of the year, but yeah, I'm hopeful. Those are all of my books for the Choose Your Own Adventure Fairytaleathon edition. Yeah, let me know if you like this version. We're really excited about it. I know a lot of work has gone into this, and yeah, we like trying out different versions. We try and do 2 editions a year, so if you like fairy tales, if you like folklore, if you like myth, definitely subscribe and follow the Twitter. It's at a Fairytaleathon. We've been doing this for a while now, and I just really enjoy being a part of it. And my 2 co-hosts, I will leave their channels linked down below, are Becky and also Jordan, and they've been right there with me since the beginning, so it's been a lot of fun, and I'm really glad to see that it's still continuing and that people are interested in it. So yeah, so that's all I have for you. If you're gonna post a TBR for Fairytaleathon, please let me know so I can check it out down below, and definitely follow me on Twitter, follow Fairytaleathon on Twitter, and I hope that you'll be able to join us. Thanks so much for being here with me today. Farewell for now. Bye-bye.